You're watching SKST Radio.
Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, Small Business Network, and I am Cammie Grayson, and I have a new friend, and I'm going to let her say her name because I don't want to mess it up.
My name is Mireille.
Mireille. Oh, that's
Mireille,
beautiful.
yes, very good.
Mireille. Okay, I had to hear it right after you.
It's a difficult name.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell us who you are and where you're from and how you got started.
Well, my name is Mireille. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a web designer and an illustrator of picture books. I'm originally from the Netherlands. It's where I've been born and raised and lived most of my life. But last year I moved to Portland, and well, I'm kind of starting over there again. So as a graphic designer and a web designer.
Well, that's very cool.
Yeah.
You know, you don't see very many women doing graphic design. And so for you to be a graphic designer, I think that's amazing. I've always looked up to women who like that work because normally guys do that kind of work. So how did
Really?
you get into graphic designing?
Well, as a child, I was always drawing everywhere. Even in church, I was making little doodles of people sitting there. Well, my mother got angry at me because I should have listened to the person. But, so everywhere I went, I was just drawing and making up stories. And so it was a normal and a natural step for me to go into some sort of designing. And I found a graphic college here in Holland that I went to, and from there, basically, it was the only thing I wanted to do, and the only thing I did, and the only thing I still want to do. I still love my work. Even if I would win the lottery tomorrow, I still want to do my work because I just love making
wow.
beautiful things. Yeah.
That is so cool. So now what type of works have you done?
Oh, it's this year my company will exist 20 years, and I've done work for big companies that are very technical companies, but I also worked for pedicures people and manicure people, and it's government work, anything, just the most, yeah.
Yeah. So no job is too big or too small for you, huh?
No.
That's wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. So now, in your bio, I can't help but read that you started over because your husband disappeared. Do you care to
Yeah.
elaborate on that a little bit? He
Yeah,
disappeared like poof.
yes. Well, it was 20 years ago, and I had a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. And my husband said, "Well, I need to go on a holiday." And I said, "Okay, well, go on a holiday." And that was 20 years ago, and he was nowhere to be seen since then. So I guess he needed a very long holiday.
He's still on holiday.
He's still on a holiday. Yeah. Nobody knows where he is. So yeah, I started my own company. I took care of my kids, and well, my company was growing, my kids were growing, and well, here we are. Yeah.
Beatsbydrove.com.
We're back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I was saying it's amazing that you're a single parent now at this point, and you had to find something to pick up the pieces to keep moving. So how did that? How did you do that?
I just wanted to take care of my kids, be home for them, but I also had to earn money. So for me, the logical step was to create my own work and create my own business and work from home. And I won't say it was easy. It was hard. It was very hard. It was difficult, and it were very long days because you have to juggle between kids and schools and work and everything. But somehow I did manage it, and yeah, I'm very proud that I came this far. And now my kids are all grown up and they're like, well, thanks, Mom, but we have our own life now.
Don't you
So,
hate that?
yeah, at some point, yeah, I'm like, but, yeah, well, that's life. There,
Yep,
yeah,
that's life. You got to
they flew out.
let them go. Bye
Yeah,
bye. Now it's time
yeah,
to live my life.
exactly.
Oh my gosh. So now, so you're going to continue to do graphic arts, or you got other things planned that you want to do on top of that?
I still do my graphic design, yeah, and my web design, but I also started illustrating pictures books a couple of years ago
Okay.
and writing my own picture books. So I wrote by now 7 picture books in 3 languages.
Wow.
So yeah. I'm a busy bee. I publish everything on Amazon. So if people are interested in it, you can find me on Amazon.
Very
Uh, and I illustrated picture books for other people too, and I designed them. So yeah, I'm very fond of picture books and children books, and because my kids are all grown up, I cannot, I don't have to buy books anymore. So I'm now just making the books myself, and I give it to other people.
give you an excuse to still do books. That's
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah. I just love picture books and children's books. Yeah.
Okay. So now, if I wanted you to design or do the illustration for a kid's book that I've
Mhm.
written, what would I need to do? What type of steps we would need to get that started?
First of all, I would like to know what the story is and what kind of style you like, because I get a lot of questions like, "I written a story, I want a picture book, but what kind of style did you have in mind? Is it clip art? Is it handmade illustrations? Is it watercolor?" There's so many different styles, and just go into the library and see what kind of style you like and what fits your story. And from there we start discussing like the main characters, how do they look like, and I start sketching when the author thinks like, oh, that these sketches look great, then we move forward to the actual illustrations.
Hmm.
And from then, when I finish all the illustrations, I also because I'm also a graphic designer, I can put illustrations and text already together in one file, and
Oh wow.
they can see their book coming to life right away. They don't have to wait for a formatter or a designer afterwards, because I do everything myself.
Oh
And
wow.
by the time we finish the last illustration, the book is finished too, and we can publish it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I got two questions, I guess. One is getting something like that done, is it very expensive on a scale from the lowest to the highest?
It's not, well, it depends on what is expensive. That is such a difficult question.
Is it?
Yeah, because I work globally. I mean, I've worked for companies from America to China, and
Mhm.
ratings are so different in different countries. So to just talk about price, like how expensive is it, it all depends on the budget that you have and
Okay.
what you can afford.
Wow. And then how long does it take it after you got everything you need? How long does it take for your turnaround?
Included the illustrations and the design to finish.
Hmm.
Well, if you illustrating and designing a picture book in total, just somewhere between 3 and 6 months. It depends how quickly we work together,
Hmm.
but it does take time. It's not an overnight job. You have to really, take your time to
Right, right.
make a
You know,
good
I
product.
have a book, and the reason why I'm asking these questions because I was doing my own illustration, and I started off on fire, Jada, and she was looking good, and I had like 3 or 4 pages done, but then I got tired.
Yeah, at some point I get it. At some point you're tired of the story. It's like, you have to have the main character. You have to be able to draw it in so many different poses that it still
Yeah.
is exciting to read and to look for the kids to look go through the book for it. So it's, yeah, at some point like, oh, I'm so sick and tired of this. Why do I want this? I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. I want to do something else. But when
Yeah.
you finish it, you feel this amazing story coming to life, and that gives such a great feeling that you want to start another book. at some point it's getting addicting to start writing and illustrating books. Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's like running a marathon. Halfway the
Yeah.
marathon, you think like, why did I want this again? My legs hurt, my arms hurt. I don't want to run anymore. But still, you're pushing it, and at the end, you're still proud of yourself that you finished it.
Wow. Yeah, that's so funny. So who are your ideal customers?
My ideal customers, that's the kind of customer that is most of all respectful and also willing to work with me to get a really work relationship with me. Because I work with people, clients I know for 10, 15 years. And I know them, they know me, they hardly have to explain anything to get what they want. And
Mhm.
that's just that's ideal. You don't have any difficulties between each other anymore. They call me, they say, can you do this? I can, I will do it the same or the next day. They're happy, they pay me, I'm happy. And that's how it goes. Yeah, that's really my ideal world.
Wow. Wow. So tell me, if I was an inspired artist
Mhm.
and I like graphic design, how would I go about doing what you're doing right now?
Practice, 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 practice. It's really graphic design and also illustrating is all about just keep going, keep practicing. And if you are starting a business and you cannot find any paying customers or clients, then go to special organizations that don't have money but still need to design, charity organizations that need flyers or a logo or something for a special event. And you can help them. You don't have to donate your money, but you can help them with your design and they can promote you among their people. So that's also how I often did it in the beginning, just donating to charity by using my graphic design.
Wow. Wow. So how long did it take you to become so successful? Was it years
Um,
or?
no, it went pretty quickly. It because I was setting up here in Holland. I set up a network organization. I was
Mhm.
a co-founder with somebody else, and through that, I started to get to know a lot of people in a very short time. And when people know you, and people know people, and those people know people, then it goes very quickly. So your network starts to
Yeah.
grow very quickly.
Yeah. Your network is your net worth. So
Yeah,
I always say that.
exactly. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very important to grow a network, and not because that's what I saw when I started networking in Portland too. People come there to get projects right away, but that's not how networking is. I mean, you get to know each other. I know you. You don't need my work, but maybe you have a friend of a
There you
friend
go.
of a
It's who
friend
you
who needs.
know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. So, and if you like me and you remember how to pronounce my name, then you will say to your friend who has a friend, okay, go to her because she's nice and she can do great work. And that's how you start growing your business.
Yeah. Well, now, me personally, I'll go, I know a lady, but I can't say her name correct. However, I can show you on our YouTube page. This is this lady.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, that was quite funny when I started networking in America because people I start to run into the same people, and then the first thing they would say like, "Oh, you're the woman with the difficult name." Well, that's me.
That is funny. See, I chose the nickname because my name is spelled difficult. And
Okay.
so it's kind of like they look at it and they think it should be pronounced this way, but it's not. And so instead of correcting them, I just go, oh, it's Cammy, like Tammy, but with a K.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
it
It's
made it
easy.
easy. So that way,
I I cannot anything. I cannot make anything else from my name. It's just
I know. Leave it up to me. I'll give you a nickname. Let me see. No, just kidding.
yeah.
Well, okay. So tell people how to get in touch with you.
You can find me online everywhere. I would say Google my name, but it's a bit of a hard spell. Um, my website is studioddesign.com, so that's easy to remember. D with double E. I'm on Instagram, Mireille underscore graphic designer. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. Um, I'm not on YouTube because I don't do well on video. but yeah, I'm easy. And if you, I always say to everybody, even if you have just a question about something, I answer every question, because it's just, it's, for me, it's easy to answer a question. It's not about getting the project. If I can help you further with your work, with your project, then I'll be happy to help. Just don't be
That's
scared to,
wonderful. That's
yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, we got to get some samples of your work so we can show you off a little bit, you know.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, we need to do it. We need to do it. So, but thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate your time. You're so sweet.
It was a
And man, I'm
pleasure.
glad we met. I'm glad we met on the
Me
networking
too.
site, right?
Right, yeah. And
Yeah.
it wasn't even that bad being live here.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. Absolutely. I love that we can meet people all across the world and it's just like we're
Absolutely.
talking across the street, you know?
Yeah,
So it's
it was
really cool.
great. Yeah.
Really cool.
Well, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to say stay in contact. Follow
Absolutely.
us on social media and we will follow you as well. And I will do those recommendations. Absolutely, we'll do
Thank
that.
you. That's so sweet. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys, until next week, right here, SKST Radio, we're going to say goodbye.
Bye.